Stress responses are a good thing. The reason they're a good thing is because they allow you to rise to the occasion. When things that you care about are on the line, you need to be able to step up. A stress response makes that possible. It mobilizes the resources in your body so that you can rise to the occasion. Sometimes though, that process can be very overwhelming, and that's where anxiety comes into the picture. Those sensations that accompany stress responses are extremely uncomfortable, and most people want to get away from them. If you want to get in front of that response so that you can make sure you're headed down the right path and it not get so overwhelmed, an easy way to do that is with a sigh. A physiological sigh is wired into our biology to help us to cope with those things because it will downregulate you very quickly, if only for a couple minutes. This is the way that it works. You take a breath in, and then you stack another inhale on top of it. And you just let it go. That's all it is. You can get even more out of this by optimizing your sigh. The way that you do that is instead of just breathing here and coming up into your shoulders and your neck and your chest, which is what typically happens when you're really stressed, you start breathing up here high in your body. Instead, you incorporate the technique to have a full breath where you're actually utilizing more of the lungs, which will make the sigh more effective because you're going to be dumping more carbon dioxide, which is the stress messenger of the body. So with that little double inhale and an exhale, all you need to do is make sure that you're breathing low in your body and have a slight contraction of your abdominals when you do that inhale. What that will do is it will allow you to expand through the center portion of your rib cage, which is the portion that people have the hardest time expanding, and they have the hardest time utilizing that part of their lungs. So it looks like this. You take your breath in, slight contraction, fill it all the way up, and you let it go. That's something that you can do in real time. You can do that on the way to the meeting. You can do that when you're stressed out in traffic. You can do that before you have the difficult conversation with your spouse or with your kid. You have control over the way that you feel, and you have control over your behavior.